guys, welcome to Lingua Marina. Today we're going to talk about a 30-day plan to learn English. And what I want you to do right now is, first of all, to take out your exercise book or maybe your notes in your phone in order to write things down, because we're going to go through the plan day by day. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. And I guarantee you that if you follow this plan, by the end of day 30, you would be amazed how English has become your habit and how diverse the world of English is. That means that every day you can find something new and something exciting to do in English. And this is the whole goal of this video. So please make sure that you listen carefully. Please make sure you watch it up to the very end and that you write things down. Day 0. Here you start with taking a test. I found a perfect free test for you from Lancaster University. It tests your ability to listen, to write, and to read in English. Please take this test, assess where you are, and write a very specific goal. Like, what is your goal with learning English? I want to take TOEFL test and score 100. I want to get accepted to this university, or I want to reach upper intermediate by a certain date. So you need to come up with a very specific goal. And for the next 30 days, you're going to work on achieving this goal and you're going to work on improving your English. Now, ideally, I would love you to download something that we've prepared for you down in comments below. There is a small calendar that you can download that would follow my schedule, and also some sheets that you can print out and just track your progress throughout the day. Just write something down. So on day 0, I want you to write down your test result and I want you to write your goal. It is very important to note your test result because you're going to compare your results at the end of this 30-day marathon. Day number 1, listening. Here, I want you to go to ed.ted.com. They have a lot of videos. Most of them are like 2-3 minute long. I want you to select a topic that you're interested in, and I want you to not just watch the video. And by the way, you can watch it with subtitles or without subtitles. I would recommend to start watching without subtitles and see whether it makes sense for you. But it's also very important that you choose the video that corresponds with your interests. Like if you're interested in psychology, take that video. If you're interested in geography, take a geography video. Then if you don't understand what's going on, switch on subtitles. And the next thing I want you to do is to click on the Think tab, because some of the videos on that website have a comprehension test. That means you're going to test how much you understood. And some of the videos also have additional information under the Dig Deeper tab. Please explore that one and share your opinion about what you saw in the Discuss tab. And when you share your opinion, please let others know that you came here from Lingua Marina channel, because this way you would be able to see people who actually came from this video and are doing the same thing with you. And of course, if you encounter new words, write them down in day 1 section of the PDF file or exercise book that you're using. Day number 2, speaking. On day number 2, you need to watch my video about 8 ways to practice English. The link will be below. And ideally, sign up for the course that is called Speak Like a Pro 2.0. This is a 3-week marathon that can boost your speaking. This course was created by my friend Venia, who is a professional English teacher, and each marathoner will have a partner to work with. When choosing a partner for you, we'll make sure they have similar interests, time zone, and English comprehension levels. Many of our previous students keep in touch with each other, and I think it's a great opportunity to not only practice your English, but to also build your worldwide network. There are 14 lessons and 3 live streams where you can ask all your questions. This marathon is best for those who have an intermediate level of English or higher. The next batch starts on April 5th, so hurry up. Day number 3, reading. On this day, I want you to explore a free website with news for English language learners. So they basically take news from all over the world, but they are adapted for English language learners. The website is called breakingnewsenglish.com. The news there is divided into 7 levels from 0 to 6, so you can choose the one that suits you. Each news has several reading comprehension tasks and audio. Therefore, if you want, you can go practice listening on that website as well. Day number 4, writing. On this day, I want you to write an essay, again, using the PDF that we gave you or an exercise book. I want you to write an essay about your ideal day in 5 years. Oh my God, guys, this task will not only help your English, but it would also help you work on your goals. Because if your ideal day looks like, oh, I wake up and I have breakfast with 3 of my kids and you're not even married, then you know what you're gonna do the next 5 years. Or your ideal day looks like waking up in a different country, then you know what you're gonna do. So please write a small essay about your ideal day. I would say 200 to 300 words. That's enough to practice your writing. Day number 5, grammar. On this day, I want you to select one particular topic, grammar topic that you're struggling with. Is it present perfect or present simple or conditionals? And then you go to, I give you 2 options, 2 different websites. The first website is learnenglish.britishcouncil.org, or if you're a teenager, there's a second option. You can use learnenglishteens.britishcouncil.org, and you type into the search bar the topic that you struggle with the most, and you read the materials on that topic. Day number 6. Have you been writing down the words that I told you to write down during your listening exercises on TED, during other stuff that you were doing? Now, this is the day where you select 10 words that you think are the most useful. Maybe you heard them several times during your practice. Maybe you just realized they're super useful for your future. And today, I want you to highlight those words, write them down once again, and also create a sentence with each word. And then spend around 10 minutes just looking through those, maybe Googling them and looking at images that are associated with those words, and try to memorize them. Day number 7 is day off, but this is a day off in English. So do whatever you want to do, but in English. Watch my videos on Silicon Valley Girl, or watch a TV show on Netflix, or listen to music in English. But take 5 minutes to go back to the words that you highlighted yesterday or on day 6 and read them once again, because this would really help you memorize them. Day number 8, listening. Today you're gonna listen to a song that you really like, and you need to try and write down the words that you hear. And then, of course, once you've written them down, you try to sing together with a singer, and only then, after you've done this, you go and Google the actual lyrics and see how close you were. If you don't like music, you can listen to the podcast from BBC, 6 Minute Learning. Before listening, read this week's question and vocabulary. After listening, go back to the question and answer it. The BBC also has a wonderful podcast, The English We Speak. There you can find 2-3 minutes podcasts where the meaning of the word is explained and examples of its use in speech are given. Do not forget to highlight words that you've encountered for the first time and spend at least 5 minutes memorizing them. Day number 9, speaking again, one of the most important parts of learning the English language. You can continue practicing with your speaking buddy. I hope you enrolled in the course Speak Like a Pro 2.0. But I also have the whole series of videos where I teach you how to speak like a native speaker, mostly American English. So please watch one of the videos and start practicing your new accent. Day number 10, reading again, and I'm gonna give you a couple new ideas where you can practice your reading. You can go to a website, rongchan.com/reading. This site is for those of you who are just starting learning English. It contains text about various topics. Each text has an audio, and some of them have tests for checking your understanding. And another website is called dreamreader.net. It is a website where you can not only train your reading skills, but also learn interesting and sometimes unusual facts about the world. Each article has audio and a test that you can take if you want to. This website is for pre-intermediate/intermediate levels. Day 11, writing. This is another mental/English language task. What would you do today if your English level was advanced? Like if your goal is accomplished today, what is your action plan? Because sometimes, again, our goals are not too specific. Sometimes you're like, oh, I want to be advanced in English. And then you're advanced, and what's next? So it's really important to think about those next steps and make them more specific. Like, okay, if I'm advanced today, I am applying for Harvard University, and go to Harvard University's website, explore the programs, write down the criteria that they're looking for. Maybe you also need TOEFL, maybe you also, well, you need TOEFL, maybe you need GMAT, maybe you need something else. Like explore that section. This is super important because this way, you know, oh, once I'm advanced, I'm applying to Harvard and I already know the website I'm going to. Like, be very specific in this task. And again, write it down in either exercise book or the PDF that we've provided you with. Day number 12, grammar. And here I would suggest downloading a workbook that I've created together with my team, LinguaTrip. Grammar is all you need. It covers the most important aspects of grammar, and it has an exercise book so you can practice. So today, your task is to just download it and start working on one of the first topics that you select there. And again, start with something that looks the most difficult for you. Always when you have a choice, start with something that's more difficult because you're more enthusiastic at the beginning of the process rather than at the end of it. Day 13. 13 is my favorite number. Words. Now, today it's time to cross out words that you highlighted before that you already know by now. So you just cross them out and you say goodbye to them because they're in your brain. But it's time for you to come up with new words. So you highlight 10 more words and repeat the same practice. You write the sentences with them, and you also spend at least 5 minutes just reading them and thinking how you would be able to use them. Day 14 is again our day off. You do whatever you want. I recommend watching a Netflix show called The One. This is a great show. I like their plot, and I also like that it's British English for a change, because I'm trying to speak American, and they're in The One. They speak British English. They have a lot of London in that TV show. So watch that one, write down new words, and spend at least 5 minutes repeating words from yesterday. Now you see that we're kind of repeating the topics already. It's just because it's all about consistency. It's all about being consistent with one particular topic every single week. So week 3 and week 4, you just repeat whatever we've done before. Day 29 is when you tell yourself, I'm a hero. And you go back in your notes and you like scroll through your exercise book or PDF, whatever you were doing, and ask yourself, what was the most difficult part? What was the most difficult thing? And you do it once again. Because if it was difficult, there is a big chance you haven't understood it completely, or maybe you still need time to look at it once again. So this is the day where you look again at the most difficult topic. And day 30 is when you take your test again, you note your results, and most importantly, you share them down in comments here, and you tell me about your progress. You tell me whether it worked or not. Come back to this video at the end of day 30, and please share what you've done. Please share how it went. This is super exciting. And if you're taking this 30-day marathon, I'm just asking you to come back to this video not only at the end of it, I'm also asking you to come back every week to just tell others that, guys, I'm on day 13, where you are. Because I want to create a community around this 30-day challenge. And I think it will be really useful for all of you guys to come back to this video, to connect with others, and to show off your progress, and to see like-minded people who are doing the same thing with you. Thank you so much for watching this video up to the very end. The link to the course Speak Like a Pro will be below. The link to grammar book will be below, and the link to a PDF file that you can download and follow this schedule will also be below. Thank you so much. I will see you very soon in my next videos. Bye. Have fun in your 30-day challenge. I'm excited for you. Share it with your friends, please. See you soon. Bye.